I can remember exactly where I was on April 29th, 1992. I was living in Sacramento at the time. I was newly married. My oldest son was 4, my middle son was 2, and I was pregnant with my daughter. Yeah, I know, don't judge me. But as I turned on the television, to my shock and horror, it looked like all of Los Angeles was on fire. And so growing up in Los Angeles, I saw scenes of places that I even lived in, like Slauson and Crenshaw, where my favorite barbecue place was, which is Woody's, literally on fire. My aunt's home was just a few blocks from there. And these riots were a result of Rodney King, a young African-American man, had been beaten by cops. And for the first time, it was recorded on video. And that day, on April 29th, they were acquitted. After 6 days of rioting and the whole city being almost felt like burnt down, I remember Rodney King came on television and he said these words. He felt bad. He felt sad that the city was in such disarray. And he said these words that are now famous: "Can we all just get along?" Well, it's hard sometimes in the face of adversity and when you feel like you're being mistreated to feel like you want to get along with people and to be at peace. But listen to this. This is what Paul says in Romans 12:14. He says, "Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them." I feel like that's what Rodney King did that day. In Romans 12:20, it says, "On the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. For by doing so, you'll heap coals of fire on his head." And so I don't know about that whole coals of fire part, but I know God has been challenging me lately. I'm like, Lord, why did you put that in there? Why would you tell us to bless those who persecute us, who mistreat us? Why are we supposed to bless them and pray for them and do all these things? Because he said, this is the type of love that I have for you. And if you're my people, I expect you to follow me and be my disciples and be Christ-like. So I just want to encourage you. I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. The next time someone persecutes you, maybe in a small way or maybe in a large way, just remember that God has given us his love and his grace to extend to others, that we can bless instead of persecute. We can pray for those who mistreat us. God bless.